Hey guys, MC Stu here, and today I want to talk to you about a very inexpensive ship that you can get off the exchange that is absolutely excellent. Before we jump into it, if you haven't subbed to the channel already, I'd appreciate if you do so. Hit that button, ring the bell, give me the thumbs up, all that good stuff. I really appreciate that support. It helps me out quite a bit. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So this will be a quick video. I'm not going to do a full build review on this. This is essentially has the same build that the Tier 5U Jem'hadar bug ship had on it that I put out a couple weeks ago. I'll go ahead and link that in the video right above right now. So if you're interested in the build that I did on this ship, go ahead and take a look at that. We will do an ISA run, parse it, just so you can see how this performs. So this ship is very unique. It's got a really cool bridge. Not a lot else like this in the game. It's kind of wild, actually. There's not a lot to it. It's just this one big room. But this ship you can get off the exchange. When I checked this evening, it was 2 million, which is not very much. That's 2 days worth of Tour of the Galaxy and a little bit of salvage selling. You could purchase this. I've seen them over the years go as high as about 5 million, which again is not very much. Tier 6 ships are going to start you at 200 million plus. And I was able to perform in this ship just as good as my Tier 6 ships. So let's take a look at the ship itself, and then we'll look at how to get it, how to unpack it, and a little more detail about it. All right, here we have it, and this is the Hirogen Hunter Heavy Escort, I believe. If I'm saying that correctly, yep, Hirogen Hunter Heavy Escort. This is a Tier 5 ship that comes out of the Tier 5 Infinity lockbox, and it has a free upgrade connected to it. You do not have to purchase the upgrade. So out of the box, you can get this, unpack it, go over to the ship vendor, and I'll show you how to do this. And you can upgrade it to a Tier 5U, which essentially makes it a Tier 6 ship without specialization seating and without a unlockable starship trait. But if you don't have a lot in your arsenal, or you want to try, something a little bit different, you already have some of the decent C-Store traits, or maybe some of the Lowby ship traits. This is an excellent addition. I used this ship heavily when I first started playing. In fact, I just pulled it out of my dry dock, and I was pretty embarrassed about the build that was on it. But hey, we've all been there. So. But this ship handles great. It's got great survivability. The layout on it is excellent. It's definitely a tactical ship. If we take a look at the seating, again, it's very similar to the Jem'hadar bug ship that you get with your Jem'hadar recruit. One of the major differences on it is there is one extra tactical on this particular one. So it's actually it's similar to the bug ship that's a promo ship in the way that the console layout is. Very similar. And same with the bridge officer seating. So we're able to have a a commander tactical on this. So this is actually very close to the layout of the promo Jem'hadar bug ship, and you can get it off the exchange for 2 to 5 million. Let's go ahead. We're going to jump over to my free-to-play account. I sent one of these over to him so we can unpack it and just take a look at how exactly to do the upgrade on it. So there's no question when you pick this bad boy up. I do have a vanity shield on it at the moment. You can change the colors on the ship. It comes stock with, looking bloody kind of. Well, I still have vanity showing through. Let's disable that so we can see it. Disable visual. Here we go. So it looks rusted and kind of beat up. Even without a vanity shield, you can go into the tailor and give this solid colors if you don't like this kind of, more hunter trashy kind of exterior look that this thing has. This is a little more canon for, you know, the Hirogen, I guess, but you can change this even without a vanity shield in the ship vendor. All right, let's go ahead and jump over to my other account there and go ahead and unpack this and take a look. Okay, here we are on my free-to-play account. Let's go ahead and run over to the mailbox here and grab the ship. All right, there it is. So if you do have any Infinity Tier 5 packs that you've gotten from a lockbox, you cannot trade or sell that. You have to open it and select a ship out of it. Once that ship is out of it, then it can be transferred, given away, or whatever. So when you open it, it's kind of like opening a lot of the other choice packs. There'll be selections in there. You have to make the selection before you can, you know, give it to a friend or send it to even another toon or put it into your account bank. So the Tier 5 Infinity lockbox is character bound until you unpack a ship. All right, so we have this in the inventory. Let's go ahead and open it. And we'll just roll with that name. That's not super important. All right. So once you have it unpacked, let's go ahead and jump over to it here. So here it is in our shipyard. It comes with a Tier 5 console. There's no passive. I personally don't use it, so I'd probably trash that. Again, for the build, check out the Jem'hadar T5U build video that I did a few weeks back. Again, I'll link it again for you guys down in the description as well. And that'll show you basically how I put this particular ship together. But once you have this unpacked, most ships, when you get a Tier 5, you have to purchase a upgrade module, and then you have to come here and say you want to apply it, and then it'll ask you, are you sure? And you click it, and it uses that one-time use upgrade token that you have. This ship innately has built in the upgrade. I don't know why, or the rhyme or reason behind why this is the case with this ship. There were 3 or 4 other ships that came the same way. So there was a, I believe the Ferengi ship. The Ferengi ship came like that. There was the flight deck carrier that came like that, a Voth Bastion flight deck, and there was a few others. And as they released Tier 6 versions of those ships, they've pulled them from the Tier 5 Infinity pack. This is the last ship that is in that pack that is a Tier 5 with a free upgrade. There's some other Tier 5s in it that you have to buy an upgrade for, and then there's a bunch of Mirror Universe ships, which I wouldn't recommend getting those unless you already have a bunch of ships or you want to get something to unlock a skin for it. For instance, like if you have the Titan, you can get the that same class of ship in a Mirror Universe version, Fed side, and you can unlock it, and it'll unlock a skin for the Tier 6 Titan. Otherwise, I wouldn't purchase any of the Mirror Universe ships out of that pack. Either pick this ship or one of the other Tier 5s that's upgradable. So in order to upgrade this, you cannot do this just from your character screen here, so it won't let you do it. You have to come over to the ship vendor. I'm not even on the right ship. Let's ready it so we can show that properly. Autofill. I should have taken that off. Someone was asking me to take off autofill. It's in the options here somewhere. Move equipment item to nearest relayed ship. So our readied ship. So just turn this off, and when you go, it won't do that. It's just under the basics, third one down. It's super annoying, and I don't know why I don't have it turned off on all of them. In any case, okay, so we have that slotted. If you open your character screen, you go to the ship, you'll see it's grayed out. So, and I've gotten this question before in Discord, hey, I'm trying to upgrade the ship, either with a token or with one of these style of ships where it was built in, but I can't. It's grayed out. You can't do it from that screen. You actually have to come to the ship vendor, and you can apply this upgrade here. Upgrade for free. It's going to give us another tactical console slot, and it's going to unlock the mastery for the ship. And let's just take a look at what the mastery is here. So it's +5 accuracy rating, +5 defense rating, plus 10 kinetic damage, energy weapons or energy damage, and then also critical chance 2.5. So yep, we want to go ahead and do that. It's free. It's also going to take our hull way up. And boom, there we go. So now all you have to do is just unlock your mastery to get the full effect out of the ship. And you have that extra console slot and the extra hit points. Now that this is done, if you have a X upgrade, either that you've purchased or one that you've gotten from an event or a giveaway or something like that, you can then apply that here as well. So you click on it. I don't have any on this character I'd have to purchase, but if I did, I could go ahead and click this button here and it would apply it to the ship. And now this ship would essentially become, what was Miracle Worker, ships with the extra console slot, the extra starship trait slot as well. So that would give this ship a total of 10 consoles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So 11 right now. And with the X upgrade, you would be at 12 consoles for this particular ship with the extra device slot. So again, for 2 mil, 5 mil even, even if it was 10 mil, that's nothing for basically a tier 6 ship. You're not going to touch any other ship that has a layout like this or is basically equivalent to a tier 6 ship for under 200 million. These are a dime a dozen. The supply on them is huge, and that's why these drop quite a bit when you're opening packs and those kinds of things. I mean, I have like 5 of them in my bank. In fact, I'll go ahead and give away a few of these ships. So the day that I release this video, if you jump in the Discord, I'll have links below. I'll give away 4 of these particular ships that anybody is interested in getting a hold of. You can go ahead and jump into that giveaway. So you'll find that in the giveaway tab on the Discord server. So again, it's kind of a no-brainer. I mean, if you've already spent tons of money on the game and you got all kinds of other ships and stuff, then this is kind of like whatever. But I still fly it every now and then. We'll do an ISA run in it. It's a lot of fun. It's a great ship, excellent layout, and for the price, in-game money of 2 to 5 million, you just can't beat it. Let's go ahead. I'm going to jump back over to my main account, and we'll go ahead and run that ISA and just take a look at how this 2 mil ship does. right, there we have it. Pretty solid run. I did realize after on the build I didn't use the Terran Task Force dual heavy phaser cannons like I did on the bug ship. I used just another just standard set, so I think we could have done even better using those or one of those. You can only slot one, but using that dual heavy cannon on this build. But nevertheless, 233k on a ship that cost 2 million off the exchange. I keep harping on that because it's just so inexpensive. But let's be, clear. How well you do in a match is, piloting is part of it. But more than anything, it's the build. And while you can't just take any ship, meaning, a tier 4 or tier 5 and do as well, although even on a tier 5, if you build it right and you have a good run, you can still do very well with a tier 5, but it's hard because of the amount of hit points that they have, which isn't very much. But having a platform that has that many console slots and is basically a tier 6 ship without, the specialization seating, if you build it right, you can do massive amounts of DPS. So 233 on a phaser cannon scatter volley build that I slapped on this ship, I think says a lot. Not necessarily about the build. I mean, obviously the build is sound. We've gone over this. It's step-by-step videos on how to put this together. But a platform that you can apply these things to that's very inexpensive, that's obtainable by everybody. So I'm not going to dig way down into this parse or anything because I didn't go over the specific build on this. But again, it's the same as the bug ship that I did a few weeks back. Links down in the description there, so check that out if you're interested on how to put this thing together. So I think that does it, guys. I just wanted to get this out there. If you're someone that's not wanting to spend much money or you can't spend much money, and trust me, I understand that. I played this game for years and didn't spend any money on it. I just didn't have it, and I was still able to enjoy the game. And there was a lot more of these kinds of ships back then where you could get the free upgrade and you could easily grind and over a couple days and be able to get something like this, and not have to spend the $30 on a ship or grind half your life away trying to get dill and convert that over to Zen in order to buy something off the store. I was able to pick up this, and then the other one that I used was that flight deck Voth ship, which was excellent. I wish that was still around, but it is not. There might be a couple on the exchange, but I know they went up to 80 to 100 million after the tier 6 version of it came out because they're unobtainable. Any more new ones, they got pulled from the pack. So well, I hope that was helpful, guys. Let me know what you think about this ship. The ship's been in the game a long time. I'm sure a lot of you guys that have been playing the game for a while are familiar with it. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on that. If you're newer and you're looking for just a good ship and you want to just pick it up with in-game money, this is definitely the way to go. If you have any questions, put those down in the comments. Again, if you haven't subbed to the channel yet, guys, I'd really appreciate it if you do that. The support you guys have been giving me is just awesome, and I really appreciate it. And I just want to make sure that I reiterate that every time I put one of these videos out because you guys are just awesome. So also, I will give away 4 of these separate giveaways each. And you can enter on all of them, but if you were to win 2 or all 4, I'm only going to give you 1. So I'll pull new winners for the other 3, but you are welcome to enter all of them just so your chances are higher. So in the Discord, there'll be a link down in the description there. Just go ahead and jump over there and check out the giveaway tab, and I'll have 4 of these up for giveaway in there. All right, guys, until next time, stay safe. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.